Welcome back to Man in Your Corner with me, Shaun Tucker, health scientist and breathing performance trainer. We are here in the living lab documenting the science, the struggle, and the shift for every man who wants to recover just as hard as he trains, so that he can train harder and perform better. Today, it's all about understanding why do you wake up at 3 a.m. and why can't you get back to sleep? This is not about diagnosing. This is about understanding the load in which you're carrying is affecting how you rest. And if you find this episode helpful, please go ahead and give us a rating on the podcast platform you're listening to or watching right now. Thank you. So why you lay awake at 3 a.m. is not insomnia. I'll just put that out there. It's not insomnia. This is not a diagnosis, by the way. I'm raising my hand. This is not a diagnosis. It could be insomnia. But for most people, it's probably not. And reality is, if you do need someone to help you diagnose what's really going on, go and see this person who can help you. Start with your GP, have the conversation, and find out what's going on. In most cases, it's probably not the case, though. Load, what you're carrying, physically, mentally, emotionally, all those things matter. Your body works on a rhythm. Your mind works with your body. If your body isn't expending the energy that it needs during the day to get good access to deep rest, why wouldn't it wake up at weird hours of the morning? If you're stimulating yourself full of blue light late in the night, and maybe when you do wake up at 3 a.m., straight away you jump on your phone. All of these signals to the brain are like, it's wake up. It's time to wake up. It's time to stay up. It's time to stay alert. Because when that sun is blaring, that blue light coming from your phone, when that is blaring, it's kind of like the sun triggering you to wake up. There's a reason why we work on the rhythm of the sun and the moon and these phases of the planets. It's how life orchestrates and organizes itself. And our human bodies is a part of life, right? We are living, we are life itself. So the cycles of the sun rising and falling each day, this is so key to how our bodies operate holistically and how our minds operate as well. It's how your hormones stay in check. It's how your neurotransmitters stay in check. So if you're finding that you're really struggling, you're waking up at night at 3 a.m., you really can't get back to sleep. It could be a number of reasons. The first thing I would ask is, what's happening in your life right now? How are the relationships? How's work going? How are your finances? All of these questions, they factor in how you're really doing. Your body is the one keeping score. You might think that you're fine in your mind, but if your body is very anxious, very uncertain, then it's going to trip itself up. It's going to wake itself up. It's going to prepare you to take action, the next steps towards preparing for what's coming. So it's not about just pointing at something and saying, this is what it is. No, it's about understanding what is actually going on here. What are the factors that are coming into play that are affecting me waking up at this time? One pattern that I've noticed working with people for the last number of years, probably the last 4 years or so, is that during the night, probably that 2 a.m. to 3 a.m. wake up time, their blood sugars become destabilized. And what happens when your blood sugars become destabilized? Anyone who's a diabetic will probably know this or have pre-diabetes. When it destabilizes, it will signal you to wake up. Because if it falls below a certain threshold, it's like your body's asking for more blood sugar. So it'll actually signal you to wake up. So it'll signal the neurotransmitters and dopamine, all of these ones that excite you to wake up. It'll trigger cortisol. It'll trigger adrenaline. All of these things will be triggered because it's time to get up. It's time to go and get food so that you can keep your body alive. Because if it goes too low, well, it's potentially harmful and life-threatening. Yeah? Once again, not a diagnosis. This is just understanding the science about what's happening. And there are more specialized people in this field than I am, of course. Speak to any neuroscientist, speak to any biochemist, speak to any person in the medical field. They're way more specialized than I am. This is very much a generalist talk and understanding how some of these mechanics work in your body and how that they are all connected. So the load that you're carrying is going to affect how you are resting and whether or not you're waking up and not getting back to sleep. And also how frequently you're urinating during a night as well. Going to the toilet. So why are you waking up at 3 a.m.? And what is your body really asking for? First thing I would do, if I was experiencing this, is finding a quiet place to sit with yourself. Away from blue light, away from your phone, away from the stress that's keeping you up. And just sit with it. Is it really causing stress? Or is it just that's your perception, that's your perspective on what's happening right now? Meditation is not just about practicing in meditation posture or with your eyes closed. It's about listening. It's about listening to what's really going on. And if there's a pattern playing out, a pattern with that load that you're carrying, that one of the primary behaviors you have when things get very heavy, when the worry goes up, is you start worrying even more. You start spiraling out of control because you feel like you're losing control. And this is not a bad thing. It just means that the mind becomes really uncertain. And if the mind becomes really uncertain, it's going to cause a reaction in the body. And that reaction might be to wake you up at 3 a.m. and keep you awake. It might actually be trying to get you to take action to make sure that this can actually be taken care of. So, yeah, that's really all I have to say. So if you found value in today's episode, please go ahead and give us a rating on the podcast platform you're listening on or watching right now. I appreciate that very much. If you're experiencing a lot of pain and no one's been able to find a resolve for you, you've been working with allied health professionals, then give me 30 minutes because I'll help you understand the pattern that's playing out so we can actually get you to a resolve. Make sure you message me and we'll initiate and start the conversation. Remember that most people wait for their life to change. We are the ones who are making conscious choices to make our life better. Change your state. Choose how you show up. I am Shaun Tucker. See you in the next one.